Fargo Davies leads 1-0 off a goal by Ali Matter with 24:44 to go in the first half of play. And that's all the scoring so far. And immediately, appreciate all your assistance. That one's going to be popped up, and can Ola get there? She does! She makes a jumping grab just as the ball was about to go over the fence. Mavor, a perfect 4-for-4, and a slam dunk from Harney. Braden Keene is the guy in the backfield here. Midso's under center, and man in motion coming to the near side, and he'll look to the corner, and he's got Trey Brunell in the end zone for the touchdown, and it's 7-6. Skyhawks are on the board. 41-37, 4:25 to go here as the Kindred Vikings will work it down low. Another slam dunk and one. How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. 5:07 and counting in the shotgun, looking to pass near side, going for Jamal Spivey, and he got it. A 24-yard touchdown connection from Clemens to Spivey. Brings up Kenzie McKinnon and put your outfielders in left and left center, because that one's going to left field, and that's gone. That is a two-run shot for Kenzie McKinnon. And it's 3-0 Central Cass as the Squirrels will come out to home plate and wait for McKinnon to come across home. That one was gone the moment it hit the back. Shot from the point, Bree Adams, lowering hard, and it's in! Off the stick of Sydney Canstrup, and the Cougars are on the board. Dahl will drop back to pass again. This one's over the middle and intercepted by Gunnar Broughton at the 40, at the 30, at the 25-20, and he has a man to beat. Cuts inside, 10-5, touchdown, Gunnar Broughton on the pick six, and the Vikings now lead 35-0.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Download Game Time today.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com. All right, there you go. So everything that I said incorrectly didn't matter because the microphone was turned off. But now the microphone is turned on, and we apologize for that. So Grand Forks Central is hosting Fargo South tonight. That's the only other game in EDC basketball tonight that we are aware of. I don't think it got postponed. And the Devils Lake Firebirds, they may be watching this game, hoping for a Fargo Shanley win, because if the Deacons do win, then they would be alone here in first place in the EDC. However, if Fargo Davies wins, then Davies and the Firebirds would be tied for first. Three-pointer on the way to start the game. Koenig with the triple, and it's 3-0 Fargo Davies. Huber works it near side here for Lydia Manuel. Manuel working to, that is, it's told to call her Mo. Mariko is her full name, but Mo is what she prefers as a nickname. And Mo will
Hakeem with the turnaround.
near side is Riley Wacha. Wacha will put it into the corner, loose ball, and a wrestling match for it.
Jump ball. Possession arrow, Deacons.
So the Deacons will pick up the possession arrow, even though the possession arrow is pointing towards Eagles right now. Okay, they're going to keep it. Yeah, okay. If that's how it is, then they can keep it there. So Riley Payne with the basketball, works it up top there for Manuel. Manuel over to Hakim. Hakim back to Manuel, tees it up for three on the catch and shoot off the front of the rim, won't go. Loose ball rebound, tried to feed it up court there for Riley Wacha, but it gave right back to the Deacons. And we'll turn this one up a little bit, and Riley Payne will get the bucket. And the Deacons take the 4-3 lead.
Calls on the Deacons, number 5, Riley Payne, first personal, first team foul.
Wacha, the 5'10 junior guard, high on the far side there for Fargo Davies. Dribbles over to the near wing. Bounce pass into the corner. Catch and shoot three. A little strong out of the hands of Jenna Langang. And the Deacons will pull down the rebound. It's Lydia Mattern, excuse me. And Mattern will get it back over on the far wing. Work it down low for Hakim. Loose ball, and along the baseline, it's picked up there by Riley Payne. Works the ball back over far side. Long two on the way in. Lydia Mattern with 2 points, and the Deacons double up here on the Eagles, 6-3. So far, so good if you're a Devils Lake fan. Let's put it that way. Off the back iron, won't go. Rebound, three on the way. That one didn't go in as well. I was thinking for a moment there, might have got stuck in the backboard there. Kind of looked like it was going to. I believe that was Safransky on the three-pointer. And now over on the far side here is Riley Payne putting up a triple attempt that didn't go. Back the other way, Fargo Davies will have the basketball. Wide open, 4-3. No, off the back iron, won't go out of the hands there of Jenna Langang. But the Eagles will chase down the loose ball right in front of the midcourt stripe. And that will be Brooklyn Koenig. Ball will go out of bounds, and it'll be Davies basketball. So Riley Wacha will trigger the inbound pass here for the Eagles. They trail by 3 right now with 14:56 to go.
Eagles, number 23, Taylor Safransky.
Taylor Safransky checking into the lineup. She has the black knee brace on her left knee there. And now the officials will get together and talk some things over. Now they'll go over to the scorers table and share their discussion. I think it's an issue with the clock. want to thank some of our sponsors that we didn't get to in the boys game, and also helping us out with the girls game, including Van Dam Chiropractic and Allstate Fred Hage Agency, as well as a bunch of parents for some of the kids on the Fargo Davies team. Certainly appreciate the support to make these broadcasts possible. So whatever the discussion was, okay, they put 15 on the shot clock, so it was a clock issue. I was just thinking of the wrong clock. And now we're having a foul here, and I believe the foul might go on Olivia Manuel, but we'll see for sure here in a moment.
Fouls on number 14, Manuel. First personal,
sure
second
is.
team foul.
First personal, second team foul. 6-3 Deacons lead, and the inbounds pass is intercepted. That's Mattern to the bucket. And one! She's got it!
Fouls on the Eagles, number 10, Jenna Langang. First personal, first team foul. The bucket's good at the line. Number 4, Mattern.
Free throws up. And in. She has 5 points now for the 5'9" junior guard. I believe that's 9 anyway, if I can't read my own handwriting. And she leads the way for the Deacons. And it's 9-3, a 6-point advantage there. That one's poked away by Matter, but it'll remain Fargo Davies basketball as it came out of the hands of Brooklyn Koenig, a 5'8" junior guard. And now triggering the inbounds pass will be Taylor Safransky, the sophomore. Koenig, long 2 from the baseline, got it!
For 2.
She has all 5 of the Fargo Davies points so far. Now back the other way here, it's Hadley Huber. Huber up top, picks up her dribble, near side, now Riley Payne. Payne, ball above her head, looking around, gets it back into Huber. Huber fires it back out to Payne. Payne over the far side there for Huber. And that is Hakim pulling down the rebound. Bounce pass into the corner there, driving in towards the hoop, can't get it to go, is Olivia Manuel. And now a whistle and a foul, possibly on Hakim.
Fouls on the Deacons, number 31, Hakim. First personal, third team foul.
Now once again, Shanley coach told me Hakim, so that's what I'm gonna go with, unless the Deacons fans text us at that number on your scoreboard there. 13-15 counting to go here in the first half of play. Here's a baseline jumper from 10 feet up and in. Taylor Fay with the bucket. 6-foot junior puts 2 more on the board. First points not scored by Brooklyn Koenig for Fargo Davies in this game. And it's a 2-point game. And now a chance to tie or take the lead here for Fargo Davies. Koenig open up the scoring, making it 3-0 off a triple, and Shanley got 4 points to take the 4-3 lead. They haven't given up the lead since then. And now driving to the hoop, and it won't roll in, but an offensive rebound underneath, up and in. Eva Lyle ties the game at 9-9. Near side here, it's Mattern, and that pass is intercepted. Now a chance for Eagles to take the lead. Works the ball down low, and a foul. A foul on Hakim. It'll be her second, I believe.
Fouls on the Deacons, number 31, Hakim. Second personal, fourth team foul. At the line, Taylor Fay.
Taylor Fay, 6-foot junior, misses the first one.
Entering the game for the Deacons, number 33, Sherma. Number 23, Dabbert. And for the Eagles, number 5, Selensky.
(10-9), Eagles take the lead. Loose ball underneath, comes back out top. Riley Payne has it, works it near side from Mattern. Mattern tried to drive baseline, and it was poked out of bounds by Koenig.
Entering the game for the Eagles, number 44, Sigliaski.
Nice shot. Rebound pulled down there by Fargo Davies. Pressure in the backcourt, but they'll get into the hands. I believe that's Safransky, and it was. Cross-court pass now, and a 10-foot jumper from the baseline off the mark. Rebound comes down to Hadley Huber. Huber will bring it back over the timeline with 12:09 to go here, and her team trailing by 1. Bring it into the hands there of Mattern back out to, I believe that's Huber. Yep, it is. They'll work it back inside there for, that is Emily Schramer. 6'3" sophomore forward / center. Huber will get a breather on the bench, and coming in for the Deacons will be Hannah Holder.
Back in for the Eagles, number 40, Wild.
Ava Wild also checks back into the lineup here for Fargo Davies. Long 2 on the way, a little bit too strong on that one. Loose ball rebound tipped around, ends up in the hands of the Deacons. Total. And a shot clock violation and a turnover. I wasn't even paying attention to that one. I don't think the Deacons were either, obviously. So it remains a 10-9 lead here for Fargo Davies. 11:37 to go. Well, there is one team foul for Fargo Davies. I'll put that up on your screen there. Tipped around. Deacons get it back on the turnover. They'll work it back up top. That's in the hands of Huber. Huber works it down low there for Schramer, but Schramer will have her shot blocked out of bounds. And a foul, too.
Eagles, number 14, watch out.
No, it will not be a foul. It was just blocked out of bounds. Nice inbounds pass and one. Getting the bucket there is Liz Dabbard.
Falls on the Eagles, number 14, watch out. First personal, second team foul. The bucket's good. At the line, shoot your free throw. Dabbard.
Once again, some discussion from one of the officials over at the scores table. Is causing the short delay here in this game, and they've now reset the clock to 11:10 to go in the first half. So that's our third lead change of the game. She will not tack on the extra one, but underneath and another foul. So this time it'll be Emily Schramer going to the free throw line.
Number 44 is Shanley asking first personal, third team foul at the line. Number 33, Schramer.
So 11:07 to go now here on the foul, and that's the third team foul for Fargo Davies. And the free throw's up and in to make it 12-11, or 12-10, excuse me. And she'll miss that free throw. 1 for 2 for Schramer, the sophomore. Koenig with the basketball, works over to Safransky. Safransky up top. Thought about the three, didn't pull the trigger. That was Taylor Fay. Now the ball is broke away. Safransky will pick it back up. Taylor Fay just inside the free throw line. Off the front iron, won't go. Riley Payne pulls down the defensive board. Back the other way, and a foul. And another trip to the free throw line. This foul is on Shanley Askew.
Falls on Eagles, number 33, Koenig, first personal, fourth team foul. At the line, number 24, Total.
Total missed that one.
Entering the game for the Eagles, number 10, Line Gang.
Jenna Langang back into the lineup here, 5'9" junior guard, and the free throw is still off the mark. Shanley Askew will pull down the rebound off the missed free throw there by Hodel. Fay works up top for Koenig. Koenig just inside the free throw line. It will drop in. And we're tied at 12-12. Far side three won't go. And a whistle, and I think we'll have a jump ball here, and that will
Jump ball, possession arrow, Eagles.
the Eagles, and it will. Missed that last basket for Fargo Davies, recording it in my scorebook, that is. Inside, the ball is intercepted. Coming back the other way now for Fargo Shanley is Schramer. Schramer works at far side for Huber. Ball's tipped around and comes back. 12-12 tie and a baseball pass down the court, out of bounds, and back to Fargo Shanley. Once again, both these teams 4-1 on the season. Right now, if I had to say who had the momentum, I would have to say it might be Fargo Shanley here with the momentum. They seem to be the better team through the first half of this game so far. That'll be a foul before the shot.
Fouls on Eagles, number 33, Koenig, second personal, 15th foul. Entering the game. For the Deacons, number 4, Matter, number 12, Wilson. And for the Eagles, number 12, Ellen Donut.
Ellen Donut, a 5'9" junior, number 12, checks into the lineup for the first time here for Fargo Davies. Teeing it up for three, and that's a little short, but teammate gets the rebound underneath there. That way was Desi DeKaiser. And now Riley Wacha will bring it over the timeline. Put it into the hands there, Donut. Donut feeds it into the lane, and that is Taylor Fay with the bucket.
Fay with the bucket, assist Donut.
Three is on the way, that one won't go. Pressure in the backcourt there by the Deacons as Fargo Davies brings it back over the timeline, and that is Taylor Fay, or Riley Wacha. Riley Wacha with the bucket. Increases the Eagles' lead to 4. I believe that's the biggest lead they've had all game. They had a 3-0 lead to start the game. That three's on the way, won't go. And now you can say the momentum's back in favor of Fargo Davies until Riley Payne nearly stripped that one away, but they'll call a jump ball, and the Deacons will get the possession arrow. So Riley Payne making Fargo Davies pay and gets the assist of the possession arrow there as Mo Hakeem checks back into the lineup here for Fargo Shanley. Makes a move to the basket there. Shot up from Olivia Manuel won't go. And Fargo Davies with a 4-point lead will get the rebound, bring the ball back with 7:57 to go. Riley Wacha over the timeline, being guarded by Hadley Huber. Wacha will dribble over to the far corner. Bounce pass up top there for Ellen Donut. And that one's stolen away. That is Lydia Mattern to the hoop and in.
Mattern with the bucket.
Mattern has 7 points in the contest and has pulled the Deacons back within 2. Substitution for Shanley at the next break in action. 20 on the shot clock, 7.5 in the first half. And Wacha with a shot that doesn't fall in. Rebound comes down to Fargo Shanley as they advance the ball up the court quickly. Back to Riley Payne, now up top. That is into the hands of Huber. And a foul on Fargo Davies.
Fouls on Eagles, number 15, Taylor Fay, first personal, 16 foul. At the line, Hakeem.
Mo Hakim with the free throw in. Got it.
Entering the game for the Deacons, number 12, Wilson. For the Eagles, number 5, Selensky.
Hakim 2 for 2, and the Deacons are 4 of 8, 50% now from the free throw line. 7 minutes to go, 17 on the shot clock. Donut here on the near wing, works it inside for Riley Wacha. Wacha fires it up top, 3 on the way, in and out of the hands there of Taylor Fay, and the rebound comes down to the Shanley Deacons. Coming back the other way is Olivia Manuel. She'll hand it off there for Mattern. Mattern gets in a little bit of trouble and fires it into the Davies bench. Hope, let's see, number 12 is that? Yes, Hope Wilson is a 5'9" senior forward into the lineup for the first time for the Deacons. And we're tied at 16. That's the third tie of the game that we've had so far until now.
Ava Wild assists Wacha.
Ava Wild will get the bucket. 2 more for Fargo Davies, 18-16 as they retake the lead. On the near wing, it's Mattern. Mattern works it up top there for Manuel. Manuel drives into the paint and then lost the ball out of bounds on a pass to the outside with nobody there.
Into the game for the Deacons, number 5, Payne.
That'll stop the clock. There's 6:10 to go here in the first half of play. Turnovers kind of hurting both teams here. If it had not been for the turnovers and a little bit of foul trouble, we might have like a 26-24 game right now. It's kind of low scoring, low pace at the moment. Ellen Donut will try and feed it inside there for Riley Wacha, excuse me. A couple passes later, comes back up top. Now Donut, long 2 on the way, rolls out. Kim pulls down the rebound. Back the other way, they work it up court for Manuel. She'll go to the hoop, and it will be a foul and 1. That will tie the game at 18.
Eagles, number 15, Faye, second personal, 17th foul.
Taylor Fay picks up her second. Olivia Manuel for their first trip to the line tonight. And she will take the lead.
Entering the game for the Deacons, number 3, Huber.
We've had 1,
And
2,
Eagles,
3,
number 44, Shanley Askew.
4, 5 lead changes, and 4 ties so far in this one. A little over 5 minutes and change to go on the first half. That is Ava Wild, number 40. And that shot is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Olivia Manuel. They'll advance the court up quick. Riley Payne puts up the jumper off the glass and in. And a timeout on the floor after the bucket by Riley Payne, who has 4 points.
Number 23, Safransky. 30-second timeout.
We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back after this on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. 21-18 lead here for Fargo Shanley. It's Riley Wacha with the basketball. Wacha dribbles into the paint, gets it to Shanley Askew. Askew back out. I believe that's Wacha for 3, and she got it.
3 for Wacha. Assist Shanley Askew.
That ties us up at 21. That's tie number 6, I believe, of the game. So who will take lead change number 7? Shanley Askew has the ball right now, works up top for Ava Wild. Wild tried to get it to Watcha and does so successfully, but not the easiest pass in the world. Back up top for Wild. Wild dribbles into the high post. Now the ball is poked away and stolen away by Riley Payne. And a whistle of a foul on Ava Wild. I don't know, it looked like she got all ball on that one to me, but it will be a foul nonetheless.
Number 40, Ava Wild, first personal 18 foul. At the line, number 5, Payne.
Payne will miss the free throw. I believe that's Safransky over there on the far side with the ball, and underneath that was Michaela Stolensky, I believe. I can't see yeah, it wasn't Michaela. Hard to see the gold numbers on white. Nearly stolen away, gets into the hands of Riley Payne. Now back over here for Manuel, and that one's stolen away. Remains tied at 21 here. Here comes Fargo Davies, Riley Watcha. High post, turns around, runs into a double team, needs a little bit of help, and tries to bounce off the foot of Manuel and does so successfully. That will relieve some of the pressure for the moment. Reverse layup, up and in, Riley Watcha. Nice basket there. 23-21, Eagles take the lead. Manuel for three, off the back iron, gets her own rebound, drives in, shot is blocked. Safransky gets it up to Shanley Askew. They work it down low for Ava Wild on the low block. Back out top, Watcha, catch and shoot three. Oh, that looked like it was going in, but it was off the rim. Loose ball comes back out to Shanley Askew. Askew gets it to Watcha here on the near side. Back up, Shanley Askew, catch and shoot three. That's a little too strong. Rebound comes down into the hands of Emily Shrema. Shrema will get it up to Riley Payne. Payne will bring it over the timeline, working it down low for Kim, but it's tipped out of bounds. They'll stay with the Deacons.
Entering the game, the Deacons. Number 4, Matter. Number 23, Davies. Number 24, Hole. For the Eagles, number 12, Donut. And number 5, Solansky.
As Mattern pops outside, three on the way, a little short. That was out of the hands of Dabbert. That shot's up and in, and now a timeout.
Total with the bucket. Timeout on the floor.
And Total will get the bucket. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in a moment.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
Welcome back, 23-23. All tied up here between the Deacons and the Eagles. And a steal down below there. Riley Payne comes up with the ball. It's into the hands of Hadley Huber. Huber works it near side for Mattern. Mattern, cross-court pass, Riley Payne, long two, on the way, won't go. Ava Wild pulls down the rebound, immediately stolen underneath there by Liz Dabbert. She'll get the steal in the bucket. And the Deacons take the 25-23 lead. Wild Now Safransky back over to Wild. Wild lost it, ended up in the hands of her teammate down below. Got blocked by the bottom of the backboard, out of bounds. He'll stay with Fargo Davies. Underneath there's Michaela Selensky.
Entering the game for the Eagles, number 14, Watcha.
So Safransky will get a breather on the bench, and Riley Watcher will come back into the lineup. Unofficially have her down for 7, but I am missing 1 bucket for Fargo Davies, so she might have 9. We'll find out at halftime for sure. Watcher for 3 at the buzzer, and she got it! Well, she's officially in the double-digit club now with at least 10, maybe more. 26-25. And that whistle will stop the clock with 49.8 seconds to go here.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 12, Donut, first personal, 19th foul. Shoot the 1-and-1, number 4, Matter.
Lydia Matter, a 5'9" junior, goes to the free throw line here for Fargo Shanley to try and tie it up. And we are tied, and now she'll have a chance to take the lead. And that one will miss. Will remain tied at 26. And a steal. And another steal. Back-to-back turnovers here, and now comes Riley Watcha. Leads it down low for Ava Wild.
Assist Watcha.
That breaks the 26-26 tie. Work it down low there for Huber. Huber bounce pass outside. Wide open long 2 on the way off the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to Fargo Davies, but the pass down court is blocked. Ends up in the hands of Huber, and a clean block by Ava Wild. Ava Wild, I believe that's Wild anyway, brings it back the other way, and check that it's Watcher with the block, and comes back the other way.
Fouls on the Deacons, number 4, Matter, first personal, 15th foul.
11.5 seconds to go.
Entering the game.
The largest lead for either team was 4 by Fargo Davies at one point. Actually, I take that back. I believe Deacons had a 9-5 lead. So yeah, both teams have had a 4-point lead at one point in this game. 8.8 seconds on the clock here. Safransky works it up top there, and now back outside. 4 seconds to go. Tried to lay it in, won't go. Loose ball on the floor. At the buzzer, it will not go in. The basket weren't accounted anyway. And the halftime score, Fargo Davies 28 and the Shanley Deacons 26. It's a good one here. We'll add up some numbers, come back to the halftime show after this on the Andy Sports Channel.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
High school sports programs provide valuable lessons for practical life solutions, teamwork, sportsmanship, and hard work. Students learn self-respect through responsibility of their actions through high school activities. There are kids out there, coaches and parents, who appreciate sports officials for doing a tough job with class. More officials are needed. Someone like you. Contact your local high school or the North Dakota High School Activities Association to find out how to become an official. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
North Dakota Softball All-Stars podcast with Tim Howe keeps you up to date year-round on the sport of softball in the state of North Dakota. Coach and player interviews, who's moving on to play college softball, and that, well, guess what? That simply scratches the surface of this Grand Slam softball podcast. A new episode every week during the softball season and every month during the off-season. Listen anytime on demand on the ND Sports Channel, a Magnitude Sports Media Network station.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
All right, welcome back here as we're about 4 minutes away from the start of the second half. We had 10 lead changes, 6 by Fargo Davies, 4 by Fargo Shanley, and 7 ties in the matchup. Davies took the lead at the Deacons took the lead at 4-3 for the first lead change of the game. Then we were tied at 9. Eagles took the lead at 10-9. Deacons took the lead at 11-10. We were tied at 12. Eagles took the lead at 14-12. We were tied again at 16. Eagles retook the lead at 18-16. Then we were tied at 18. The Deacons took the lead at 19-18. Then we were tied at 21. Eagles took the lead at 23-21. We were tied at 23. Deacons took the lead at 25-23. Eagles took the lead at 26-25 off a three-pointer. Then we were tied at 26 on a free throw, and then the Eagles got the lead back 28-26, and that's where we sit here at halftime. For the Fargo Davies Eagles, they are led right now by Riley Wacha with 10 points. Taylor Fay has 5. Brooklyn Koenig with 7, and Ava Wild with 6. For the Fargo Shanley Deacons, it's Lydia Mattern leading the way with 8 points right now. Riley Payne has 4. Olivia Manuel with a total of 3. And then Liz Dabbert and Mo Hakim both with 4. Hannah Holdel with 2, and Emily Shrema with 1 for Fargo Shanley. So once again, total of 7 ties and 10 lead changes, 6 by Fargo Davies, 4 by Shanley Deacons, and at our halftime score, it's 28-26. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. We'll take another break and be back for the second half of action right after this on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. Second half of action, getting ready to roll here with the home team, Fargo Davies, up 2 on the Deacons, 28-26. It's been a good game so far. We've had 7 ties and 10 lead changes. Riley Wacha leads the way for the Eagles with 10 points, and leading the way for the Deacons is Lydia Mattern with 8 points. Other scorers, once again, for Shanley. Riley Payne with 4, Olivia Manuel with 3, Liz Dabbert with 4, 2 for Hannah Holdel, 4 for Mariko Hakim, or Mo Hakim, there we go, and 1 for Emily Shrema. For Fargo Davies, outside of Riley Wacha's 10, it's Taylor Fay with 5, Brooklyn Koenig with 7, and Ava Wild with 6. And we're underway with the second half of play, Shanley in the red jerseys, and Davies in the white. Riley Payne over on the far side there. Works it up top into the hands of Olivia Manuel. Manuel back over to Payne. Tees it up for three from the corner. Off the back iron, won't go. And the rebound comes down to nobody. Jump ball, and possession arrow will favor
Jump ball,
the Eagles.
possession arrow, Eagles.
So Wacha with the basketball and 10 points. Feeds it up top. Now that's Koenig teeing it up for three. In and out, won't go. Loose ball rebound comes down to Hakim. Hakim will launch it up court from Mattern. Mattern will go to the hoop and draw, no foul, just out of bounds, and it'll stay with Shanley. So it'll be a baseline inbounds pass from the near side of the hoop. Loose ball underneath. Hakim stepped out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Saw it from up here, and so did the official. 17-11 here, second half of play. Wacha brings it over the timeline, dribbles over to the near wing. Wacha will turn around, fire it inside of the paint, outside Koenig for three. Got it!
Three for Koenig.
She enters the double-digit club along with Riley Wacha. They both have 10 now. Over on the other side, Matter. A couple passes later for Kim. And Kim, did she draw contact? If she did, yep, she did. First foul of the half on Fargo Davies. Riley Wacha picks up her second. Or check that, her first, excuse me. Three-pointer up and in. That is Olivia Manuel.
Manuel with the three.
Still 2-point game in favor of Fargo Davies as both teams have scored a total of 3 points. 3-3 right now if you take away the first half. And a jump ball that'll favor the Deacons.
Deacons.
$16-10 to go, 2-point lead. Chance for the Deacons to tie or take the lead with a three. Riley Payne works it in for Kim for the tie. That one goes over the hoop into the hands of Riley Wacha. Or no, check that, Ava Wild, excuse me. Now Wacha has it. Wacha drives down the far side of the lane. She'll draw a foul. The foul will go on Hadley Huber, a 5'10 senior. First one for the Deacons here in the second half, and it remains a 2-point game.
First personal, first team foul.
Free throw is in from Wacha.
Riley Wacha.
She has 11 now and increases the Davies lead to 3, 32-29, and now it's a two-possession game at 33-29 as she goes 2 for 2 on her first 2 free throw attempts of the game. Riley Payne fires it over the timeline now in the near side. That is Matter. And that ball was stolen away. Loose ball. Wacha gets it to Koenig. Koenig with a baseball pass down the court. Can't quite see who that is. I want to say Taylor Fay, and it was.
378-267. 378-267. Report to the west end of the gym to collect your winnings.
Comes into Ava Wild. Wild will feed it inside there for, that is Fay. And Fay will draw a foul and go to the free throw line.
Also on the Deacons, number 14, Manuel, second personal, second team foul.
First one is missed from Taylor Fay. She's 1 for 3 from the line tonight. And she's now 1 of 4, 25%. 33-29. 4-point advantage for the Fargo Davies Eagles. And one, make it a 2-point advantage with a possibility of a 1-point advantage here. As Hakim will get the bucket and go to the line to shoot one.
Number 14, Wacha, third personal, third team foul.
Once again,
shooting the free throw. Hakeem into the game, number 23, Safransky.
Neither team has had more than a 4-point lead here in the game. Both teams have had a 4-point lead at one point. Fargo Davies' second 4-point lead just vanished, and now it's down to a 1-point lead. Hakim knocks down the free throw, and it's 33-32. Davies has not given up the lead the entire second half so far. And right now they're just hanging on as Ava Wild turns around, gets a shot that's a little bit short. Follow-up will not go. Rebound comes down to Olivia Manuel, and the Deacons have an opportunity to take the lead here on this possession. Riley Payne drives in, and that'll be a foul, I believe, on Safransky, possibly. Fargo Davies for sure.
Number 23, Safransky.
And it is.
Personal, third team foul.
Hakim up top, drives down near side of the lane to the hoop, and one!
Bucket's good. Falls on number 15, Faye, third personal, fourth team foul. At the line, number 31, Hakeem. In for the Eagles, number 44, Shanley Askew.
Hakim, free throw up and in. 35-33. The Deacons have their first lead of the second half. Comes at the 14:40 mark of the second half. The Simley Askew bounce pass near side for Safransky. Cross court. And now the tee up the three. For the lead, she got it. So the Eagles retake the lead at 36-35 off a three-pointer. Taylor Faye on the triple, I do believe.
Number 23, Dabber.
Inbounds pass comes to Safransky. No, check that. That was Koenig, excuse me. Now Koenig has it again. Lobs it down low for Ava Wild. That one won't go, and Hakim will take it away, and now a whistle. And a foul on Fargo Davies.
Foul on Eagles, number 40, Wild. Second personal, 15 foul.
15 foul. Down a couple fouls, apparently. 36-35. Eagles have the lead off the last three-pointer there by Taylor Faye. Deacons working the ball around the perimeter. Right now it's Huber with the basketball, and now teeing it up for three off the rim, and it won't go, and it's poked out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Deacons. The three-pointer came from Olivia Manuel. Stopping the clock with 13:34 to go here in the second half of play.
Entering the game for the Eagles, number 14, Watcher, number 15, Faye.
Manuel will back up, top of the key. Lob it in for Hakim, and that one won't go in. Tipped around, Hakim gets it back and puts it in. That's Simley Askew over on the far side. 13:10 to go here, second half of play. 13 on the shot clock, and a foul is going to come up here on Liz Dabbert.
Falls on the Deacons, number 23, Dabber, first personal, third team foul. At the line, shooting a pair of free throws, Simley Askew.
First one is missed. And the second one will drop in. That ties us at 37. Until Hakim gets the lead back, 39-37 Deacons. They'll work it in for Simliascu at the mid-post. Takes a couple dribbles, tries to power her way through the paint to the hoop, and she'll draw contact and go to the line to shoot two.
Fouls on the Deacons, number 3, Huber. Second personal, fourth team foul. Simliascu at the line.
First one's up and in. She missed her first, made her last two. And we're tied. $39 apiece here between two teams that are 4 wins, 1 loss, and a timeout, Shanley.
Timeout on the floor.
That brings us to 7 o'clock on the dot here on the Andy Sports Channel. We're back after this quick timeout here on the, it's a full timeout, so we'll take a full timeout as well. Back in a moment here on the Andy Sports Channel. Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com. All right, they finally shut off the music here, and we're ready to go out of the timeout for Fargo Shanley. Manuel over on the far side. Now Hakim will get it, feed it into the hands of Huber. Huber near side for Manuel. Tipped out of bounds there by Safransky. $13 ties, 9 lead changes. Make it 10 lead changes. As Olivia Manuel get the bucket. 2 more for Shanley as they take the 41-39 lead. Down low, it's Riley Wacha. Wacha will tie it up at 41. Wacha with 14 points now to match her jersey number. That's Olivia Manuel, who was wide open for the moment. Didn't take the shot, now drives in. A little bit short, tipped back out into the hands of Emmanuel, and now a foul. The foul will go on Safransky. That'll be team foul number 6 on the Eagles.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 23, Safransky, second personal, 16 foul. At the line, number 14, Manuel.
So tied at 41, Olivia Manuel with a chance to tie it up, or take the lead, excuse me, and she does. And she remains perfect from the line tonight.
Number 33, Sherma. And Finger Eagles, number 12, Donut.
And until then, 2 for 3 on the night so far. 42-41, favor of the Deacons. Safransky with the basketball right now for Fargo Davies. Fires it high post. Now over to the far side, driving the baseline there. Got her own rebound, and you could hear the slap up here, and that will send Ellen Donut to the free throw line.
Fouls on the Deacons, number 23, Dabbert, second personal, 15 foul. Donut at the line.
And we're tied at 42. Thanks to the free throw by Donut. And they'll get the lead. Donut goes 2 for 2. Now the Deacons need to try and tie it up here. And that pass inside won't work. Once again, neither team has had more than a 4-point lead in this game. And that one will not turn into a 4-point lead, but she'll get her own rebound and turn it into a 4-point lead. Check that, a 3-point lead. Riley Wacha with 2 more to make it 45-42.
Balls and Eagles, number 14, Wacha. That's her 4th personal.
So there should be 1 more on our scoreboard for the Deacons. There we go, now they got it fixed. Manuel 2 for 3, make it 3 for 4.
Into the game for the Deacons, number 24, Horo. And for the Eagles, number 33, Koenig.
And that one will rattle in as well. Kind of made everyone nervous there for a moment. 3 for 4 and a 1-point game, 45-44. 10:47 to go and a timeout, Fargo Davies. Looks like there's maybe an official's timeout, trying to get some stuff wiped up on the floor here. Once again, you check our website, msportsnet.com, under the games button for an upcoming schedule. And we're going to be updating that soon here with possibly a couple more Davies Eagles girls basketball games and possibly some Barnesville Trojan games as well. Both boys and girls basketball games there for the Trojans. We're working on making that finalized. As soon as it becomes finalized, you'll see it on our website. 10:44 to go in a 1-point game here as the Eagles lead the Deacons 45-44, and they have the ball. Far side, I believe that was Koenig, and she'll get the ball back. Koenig gets trapped in the corner, feeds it inside. The shot is up and no good. Taylor Fay tried to put it up. Now down the court, goes into the hands of Shrema, and that one won't go. And pulling down the rebound there is Taylor Fay. Fay up court for Simley Askew. Askew will hand it off for Koenig. Koenig will spin. High post jumper, up and in! Pushes the Eagles lead back to 3, 47-44 as Riley Payne will work it down low there for Shrema, and that ball goes out of bounds and will stay with the Deacons. 9:57 to go here.
Into the game for the Eagles, number 40, Wild.
They'll work it into the corner there for Shrema. Shrema tries to drive baseline, comes back out. Ball's tipped around back to Shrema. A couple passes later now, it's Mattern. Mattern to Riley Payne. She'll tee it up for 3, and the tie!
3 for Payne.
We're tied at 47 off a 3-pointer by Riley Payne. Wide open, Koenig, long 3, you better believe it!
3 for Koenig, assist Donut. Timeout on the floor.
And a timeout on the floor as Koenig buries the 3 to give the Eagles the lead back. That is her 3rd triple of the game. She now has 15 points. We'll keep it right here. No, we will not. They're playing music, so we'll take a break as well. Back in a moment.
Download Game Time today.
All right, welcome back. 50-47 in favor of Fargo Davies off a 3-pointer by Brooklyn Koenig. 9:22 and counting. They work it into the high post into the hands of Mattern. Mattern still with the ball, dribbles down the near side of the lane, pops it back out to Riley Payne over on the far wing. They work it back inside, quickly back out into the far corner. That ends up in the hands of Hodel. Hodel fires it near wing for Huber. Huber drives down to the baseline, runs into a little bit of trouble. Ball's tipped, ends up in the hands, and that would be almost a shot clock violation. But a baseball pass from Koenig, tried to connect on him. Ooh, and Ava Wild hits hard on the bleachers back there, and hopefully she is okay. So a little update our fouls here. One more for each team. They'll take her out momentarily here, get her a drink of water. They'll take her in the back to make sure that everything's okay. I highly doubt that's the last time we'll see her for this game there. That was that can't be the most comfortable foul that I've seen happen in the sport of basketball, in the sport of any sport where you end up in the crowd in a situation like that. Right now, Hodel with the ball, and it puts it in the hands of Mattern. Mattern on the near wing, cross court, far side, that is Huber. Shot is up and in.
Payne with the bucket.
Riley Payne pulls the Deacons within one, 50-49, 8:24 to go. Here in what could possibly be regulation, we'll find out. Near side, it's Ellen Donut. Donut, Safransky maybe thought about the long three, now works it down into the low block there. Eva Wild pops it back out top. Safransky for three, that one's a little bit short. Ball will go out of bounds and back to the Deacons. They'll stop the clock with 8:03 to go. So Hatley Huber tried to connect it with Hakim down low, and it went out of bounds and go back to the Fargo Davies Eagles. And the good news is Ava Wild has just come back to the Fargo Davies bench. She'll set up towards the front of the bench, which means we will see her again at some point. Glad to see that she is okay. So the Eagles have a 1-point lead. They have the basketball now with 7:50 to go here in the second half of play. Simley Askew fires it back to Donut. Donut back over to Simley Askew, 15 on the shot clock. Simley Askew trying to make a move, backing up her defenders. Free throw line jumper on the way, and in!
Taylor Fay assists Simley Askew.
Taylor Fay with the bucket. (52-49), it's a 3-point lead. Once again, neither team has had more than a 4-point lead. Both of them have had, Fargo Davies have had 2 4-point leads, and Fargo Shanley has had 1 4-point lead. And all three of those leads occurred in the first half of play. And now, the Davies Eagles, if they can get a bucket here, could possibly have their biggest lead of the game. That was Michaela Slensky working it up top for Koenig. Koenig tried to bounce into the high post there for Taylor Fay. Outside, long two, on the way, and it's in! Ellen Donut gives the Davies Eagles a 5-point lead. It's the first 5-point lead by either team in the game. It comes with 6:44 to go in the second half of play. How will the Deacons respond? Riley Payne, number 5, with her team down by 5. Nearly lost the ball, out of bounds. Who touched it last? It's a good question. Looks like Fargo Davies touched it last. The Deacons will survive on that one. Riley Payne will get a breather on the bench as Hadley Huber will check in. Huber is a 5'10 senior. Her team's down by 5. They'll trigger the inbounds pass to Huber. They'll get it back down to Mattern. Hakim down low and missed it. And Fargo Davies, if I were them, I would slow things down and make sure you get a bucket here, because that would really put the pressure on Shanley. 6:12 and counting to go. They're trying to get it down low for Taylor Fay. Jump ball, possession favors the Eagles. 6:09 to go here in the second half. 5-point lead, but not a comfortable lead by any means at all. Simley Askew will chase down the loose ball and hand it off to Koenig. 6:05, 10 on the shot clock as Koenig backs up towards the middle stripe. Mid-court stripe is what I meant to say, but you know what I meant. Missed shot, rebound comes down there to Sherma, excuse me. And that one was nearly stripped away. Up top there, it's Mattern. And Mattern tosses it out of bounds. Went through the fingertips of her teammate there, and that'll be a turnover that Shanley wishes they had back.
Eagles, number 14, watch out.
Brooklyn Koenig buried a triple earlier this half to give Fargo Davies a 50-47 lead. They have not given up that lead yet. But they've only outscored Shanley 4-2 since that lead change. Worked it down low for Simley Askew on the low block, double team, taken away, and it was out of bounds. It was a nice attempt there by Emily Sherma. Let me check something out here. Shrema, excuse me. Eagles will get the ball back. 5:18 to go. Neither team has scored here in about a minute. That'll be a shot clock violation. That'll go on the books as a turnover for Fargo Davies. Can the Deacons get a bucket here and end the scoring drought? They're down by 5, and now Hakim's going to try and do just that, and she couldn't get it to go in, and a loose ball goes off the right shoe of Hadley Huber, and back now Koenig has it, and now we have a double dribble on Koenig. Really? Okay, we'll go with it. I didn't see it, but I'm way up here too, so turnover for Fargo Davies. 4:50 to go. 25 on the shot clock as Riley Payne's back into the action here for Fargo Shanley. Yeah, Fargo Davies fans wanted to travel, and I think I would have to agree with them on that one. Once again, not cheering for either team here. We're mutual, just calling it as I see it. That's Riley Wacha driving the baseline, pumps it outside. 3 on the way, a little short. I believe that was Donut, and that one will not go. Here's another chance for the Deacons to chip away at that 5-point lead, and I believe Shanley just called a timeout, and that is indeed the case. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in a moment here on the ND Sports Channel.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency, with 3 area locations to better serve you.
All right, Ava Wild took a tumble on the bleachers there a couple minutes ago. She checks back into the action for the first time since that incident there. It's good to see that she's okay, and we'll see how she handles the first minute or so of this one. Pretty sure she'll be just fine. Riley Payne up top now. She'll get the ball back near wing. Cross-court pass, and that shot is up, and it gets stuck in the rim.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Deacons.
Deacons will recover it on the jump ball there, and we've seen that before, and not quite the vertical she needed there for Hakim. She'll try again, though. She touched it one more time, 3 times the charm. No, I think it might be a little bit too high. Here comes Coach, who has about 8 inches, and that one is tipped in by Riley Payne. Unofficial 2 points there. Nice job. Give the assist to Coach, and Riley Payne gets the non-existent points for gets the bucket for non-existent points. And that ball is taken away. A little bit of pressure on the backcourt there as Riley Payne's trying to keep Koenig from coming over the half-court line. Loose ball on the floor. It's picked up over on the far side. Up top, Riley Wacha. Wacha finds her way through defenders, and it's a 7-point lead for the Fargo Davies Eagles off the bucket by Riley Wacha. Now the pressure really is on the Shanley Deacons. They cannot allow Davies to score another bucket here before scoring some points themselves. And the rebound comes down to Fargo Davies. 3 minutes they don't have much time to come back here. They on their very next possession, they need to put some sort of rally together here to get this one close again. We were tied at 47. And Fargo Davies has outscored Shanley 9-2 since that 47-47 tie. We have another timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. 56-49 with 3:07 to go here in the second half of play. Team foul still at 7 and 5. Riley Watcha had 10 at halftime. She now has 18. Taylor Fay has 10. Brooklyn Koenig has added 8 points this half for a total of 15. Ava Wild still at 6, and Simley Askew has gone 3 for 4 from the free throw line. And now we have a full timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. If they play music, we'll turn down that mic. Ellen Donut has 4 points. Over on the Shanley side, Lydia Madden with 8, Riley Payne with 7, 8, 9. Olivia Manuel with 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Liz Dabber with 4, Hannah Hodel with 2, Mo Hakim with 4 in the first half, and then 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, and Emily Shrema with 1. So that's your individual scoring for the two teams so far. 3:07 to go once again, second half of play. 56-49. Deacons have been outscored 9-2 since the 47-47 tie. Davies took that 50-47 lead off a three-pointer by Brooklyn Koenig. They haven't given up the lead since that Koenig three-pointer. And now Shanley has struggled to find buckets. Could this be one? No. Will Strong, and that rebound will come down to Watcha. Up court, wide open for the layup, up and in. A 9-point lead. As Langang gets her first bucket of the game. 58-49. And a turnover. I think there was like 5 or 6 minutes left, so it's been about 3 to 4 minutes since Shanley has scored in this game. Looking to change that there, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Koenig. Yep, that's what I thought. My thoughts were confirmed as soon as the Fargo Davies fans groaned in disappointment there.
Shooting the 1-1, number 14, Manuel.
So Olivia Manuel trying to end the scoring drought. 4 of 5, make it 5 of 6. And the Deacons get their first point in a good 4 minutes here. 58-50. Big free throw. Free throws or points with the clock stop are huge right here, and they didn't get that one. That one will roll off for Manuel. She's only missed 2 in the game, but they're 2 big ones. Power move for Ava Wild. To the basket. She has 8 points now. 10-point lead for the Eagles. First double-digit lead in the game for either team. And maybe got away with a travel there, maybe. Ball's poked around with a foul on Fargo Davies. It'll be team foul number 9, but I'm not sure who the individual is. We'll find out.
Number 23.
Safransky.
Third personal
for Safransky. And Olivia Manuel once again. Points with the clock stop. Huge with 1:59 to go. And that one will drop in. She'll get one more. She got them both this time. Huge free throws here to keep the Deacons within striking distance in the final 2 minutes here. Let's see if they can close the gap some more. Work it inside. That's not going to help. That's a bucket from Taylor Fay. Manuel with the basketball. Bounce pass near wing for Huber. Huber will look down low for Hakim, and Huber will get the ball back. Huber will dribble down to the near corner, work it down low for Hakim, and Hakim, shot was blocked. Follow-up shot up and in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. She had 4 in the first half. She has 14, 62-54, minute 28 to go.
14, Emmanuel, third personal, 16th foul.
Well, this game was close until the final 6 minutes or so of the second half before Fargo Davies started to pull away with it here and running out of time with the Deacons to make a comeback. I'm going to start seeing some fouls here. That one was partially blocked. Yep, it was partially blocked. Out of bounds, stays with Fargo Davies, stopping the clock within a minute 15 to go. And a timeout on the floor. I believe Fargo Davies took the timeout.
Eagles.
Yep, they sure did.
Timeout.
It's a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout with them. Be back in a moment. Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
All right, welcome back here. They could use some help from Riley Payne and Olivia Manuel. They are the ones who've been knocking down the threes in this game. They're down 8 with a minute 15 to go. Fargo Davies with the lead has the basketball. 14 to shoot on the shot clock. So Davies can take this down to just under a minute with about 58 seconds before they get the ball back. Shot off the front of the rim, new shot clock, and now the officials awarding the basketball to Fargo Shanley. And we have a foul on the Eagles.
That's her 5th personal.
And Riley Wacha just fouled out of the game with a minute 2 to go. 10, 16, 18 points for Riley Wacha.
At the line, shooting free throws, Manuel.
Olivia Manuel. 6 of 8 in the second half. Make it 7 of 9. In the second half, 8 of 10 overall. Big, big, big free throw. Deacons need her to make this, and she does. 62-56, a minute to go. You might see some fouling starting to occur here soon. Ava Wild over on the far side being guarded by Hakim. Now Koenig up top. Back to Koenig. 50 seconds to go. Deacons need to start fouling here. They have a foul to give. They need to foul. I don't know what the weight is here. Maybe they have some plan. That's not going to help it. That is the dagger for Fargo Davies. And a timeout. Or no timeout, excuse me. Just a whistle.
Entering the game for the Deacons, number 2, Bears.
Deacons should have fouled, like I was saying. That would have prevented that three-pointer, at least momentarily anyway. And now they can sit here and dribble the clock out if they would like to. Taylor Fay with the basketball right now. And that'll be your final score. 65-56, a 9-point win for the Fargo Davies Eagles.
Davies Eagles, 65, Shanley Deacons, 56.
We'll add up some numbers and come back with a post-game show right after this here on the ND Sports Channel. What a game that goes in favor of Fargo Davies. Back in a moment here with your post-game show after this. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature. which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set sealing a serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
What does it mean to be in good hands? It means to get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm your area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Let my team and I give you a free, no obligation, personalized insurance proposal and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Give us a call today at the Allstate Fred Hage Agency or stop by to our new West Fargo location at the intersection of Veterans and 32nd Avenue. Allstate Fred Hage Agency with 3 area locations to better serve you.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake. Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
High school sports programs provide valuable lessons for practical life solutions, teamwork, sportsmanship, and hard work. Students learn self-respect through responsibility of their actions through high school activities. There are kids out there, coaches and parents, who appreciate sports officials for doing a tough job with class. More officials are needed. Someone like you. Contact your local high school or the North Dakota High School Activities Association to find out how to become an official. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation or a sponsorship that'll give your advertising dollars every bang for its buck that you can expect. Visit our website for more information, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Thank you for being loyal viewers and supporters for the past 2 years.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, this is Mike with the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I've done radio and video play-by-play since January 25th, 2016, and it is amazing how many big plays have been missed because the station was still on a commercial break. Our goal is to never miss any of the action, and that's why we have the game video in every advertisement and promo that you see on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The game will always be the priority, so you'll never miss your son's 80-yard kick return for a touchdown or your daughter's critical three-pointer to take the lead late in the basketball game. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
Download Game Time today.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Sitting here talking to our area Allstate agent, Fred Hage. Fred, insurance is never an easy thing to talk about or understand. What do you and your team do to make this a simpler process?
That's exactly right. Insurance can be complicated and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let my team educate you, protect you, and insure you the way you should be insured. Please give me a call today at 701-356-3665 or stop by one of my 3 area locations to better serve you. Allstate Fred Hage Agency.
All right, welcome back here to Fargo Davies High School here, and the Fargo Davies Eagles pick up the win over the Shanley Deacons, 65-56 to improve to 5-2 on the year, or 5-1 on the year, excuse me, while Shanley falls to 4-2 on the season. Coming up, we'll select the player of the game. We'll go over the stats, all that cool stuff, and take a look at our upcoming stream broadcasts as well. First, the 2 teams now with the updated profiles, 5-1 for Fargo Davies, 2-0 at home, 3-1 on the road. And with the win tonight, they have Wahpeton next down in Wahpeton. And then their next game on the ND Sports Channel will be here against the Cheyenne Mustangs. That should be another good game as well as the boys' game between Fargo Davies and Cheyenne on the 10th. That's one you want to circle on your calendar there. You're going to see a lot of three-pointers and probably even dunks from both teams in that game. Cheyenne definitely has some shooters, and they have some big guys inside. That will be one of the bigger tests for the Fargo Davies Eagles so far this season. Probably their last test came against Bismarck Century to open up the season. So they will we'll get to more on that in a little bit. For the Shanley Deacons, they fall to 4-2. Coming up next, they have Fargo South at the Bruins Den, and then they have Cheyenne at Cheyenne High School before they have a back-to-back home game stand on the 9th and 16th against Grand Forks, Red River, and Valley City. These two teams, Fargo Davies and Fargo Shanley, will meet next time on February 7th, and that time it'll be at the Shanley home court, and we'll see if Shanley can take advantage of that opportunity, because they were in this game until about maybe 6 or so minutes remaining before Fargo Davies went on a 9-2 scoring spree and ended up winning the game. So off a three-pointer by Brooklyn Koenig, who gave the Eagles that 50-47 lead. So before we select our player of the game, let's go over the individual numbers and a quick game recap here. Individual scoring for the at halftime it was 28-26, and Fargo Davies outscored Shanley 37-30 in the second half to bring us to our 65-56 final. Individual scoring for the Shanley Deacons: Lydia Mattern with 8, Riley Payne with 9. They were led by Olivia Emanuel with 16, Liz Dabbert with 4, Hannah Holdel with 2, Mo Hakim with 14, and Emily Shrema with 1 point for the Shanley Deacons. For the Fargo Davies Eagles, they were led by Riley Watcher with 18. She fouled out with 1:02 to go in the second half. And then other scorers include Jenna Langgang with 3. She had the 3 from the corner right at the end of the game that pretty much sealed it for Fargo Davies. Ellen Donut had 4. Taylor Fay had 12. Brooklyn Koenig had 15. Ava Wild at 8. And Lexi Simley-Askew had a total of 3. So, once again, 65-56 was your final score. In the first half, we had 4 ties, 8 lead changes, 5 for the Deacons, 3 for the Eagles. In the second half, we had 7 ties, 6 lead changes for the Eagles, and 4 for the Deacons, for a total of 10 lead changes in the second half, 8 lead changes in the first half, for a game total of 11 ties and 18 lead changes, 9 by each team. 9 by the Eagles and 9 by the Deacons. And with that said, let's go ahead and select our player of the game right now, and our player of the game is going to be Brooklyn Koenig. She had 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 on the offensive, 4 on the defensive side. Had her down for 2 steals and 4 assists with 2 fouls. Didn't take any three-pointer attempts, but you could consider giving her the game-winning shot with that three-pointer to give the Eagles that 50-47 lead with approximately 6:40 to go in the second half, and the Eagles never gave up the lead after that. She also opened up the scoring to make it 3-0 with a 3 at the very beginning of the game. So she had the 3 to open up the scoring, and then she had the 3 to seal it to seal that final lead change and seal it for the Fargo Davies Eagles ultimately late in that second half. After the 3-0 lead, Deacons came back and took the lead 4-3. Then we were tied at 9. Eagles took a 10-9 lead. Then the Deacons took an 11-10 lead. Then we were tied at 12. And then the Eagles took a 14-12 lead. Then we were tied at 16. The Eagles took an 18-16 lead. Then we were tied at 18. Then the Deacons took a 19-18 lead. Then we were tied at 21. Then the Eagles took a 23-21 lead. Then we were tied at 23. Then the Deacons took a 25-23 lead. And then the Eagles on a three-pointer took the lead back at 26-25. And then they would tie it at 26 apiece. And then the Eagles would take the lead at 28-26. And that would be where we would sit at halftime. And then in the second half, the Deacons would get the lead for the first time in the second half with a score of 34-33. Eagles would take it back on a three-pointer after the Deacons got a free throw to make it 35-33. The Eagles will get a three-pointer to make it 36-35. Then the Deacons would get a bucket down at the other end to make it 37-36. Then we'd be tied at 37. Then the Deacons would take the lead at 39-37. We'd be tied again at 39. Deacons take the 41-39 lead. Then we're tied again at 41 apiece. And then the Deacons would take a 42-41 lead, and then we'd be tied again at 42. The Eagles would take the lead at 43-42. The Deacons were able to tie it up at 47-47, and then the Eagles would take the final lead on a three-pointer by Brooklyn Koenig to take a 50-47 lead, and they would cruise on from there, at one point going on a 9-2 run to pick up the 65-56 win with the absolute dagger three at the end there from Jenna Langang from the near corner. So that is your game recap. And once again, your player of the game, we're going with Brooklyn Koenig, the 5'8 junior guard. And then this game, along with the boys game, will be available on our website, msportsnet.com, under the games button, where it says 4:15 and 6:15. As soon as those turn to watch, they'll be available for a 24/7 on-demand replay. So if you didn't catch the game live, you can certainly do so within about 20 minutes or so after we conclude our broadcast. Our next game will be on Monday the 30th. And we will have the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. They are from Peoria, Arizona. They're playing in the Carnal Classic at Oak Grove High School here in Fargo, and they'll be taking on the Holly Nuggets to wrap up that Carnal Classic, and we'll have that game for you live. You want to see some exciting basketball. Sunrise Mountain, the Mustangs, they have a lot of three-point shooters, and they have some athletic guys who can dunk the ball. Some crazy layups. There was a reverse finger roll off a reverse finger flick, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know how to describe it, but that's the best I could probably do. They scored 101 points against Oak Grove, and they scored 100 points even today against St. Peter Saints from St. Peter, Minnesota. So they got the Holly Nuggets up next. Monday, currently scheduled for a 1:30 p.m. tip-off. We'll see if the weather probably changes that or not. If it does change it, we'll update you on our Twitter account. And you can find us online at msportsnet on Twitter. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NDSportsChannel. And then also you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/msportsmnet. The preceding was a live production of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Your final score one more time in the boys' game, it was Fargo Davies 80-33 over the Deacons. And in the girls' game, it was a good one until about 6 minutes remaining in that second half when Fargo Davies would finally pull away for good, and they'd pick up the 65-56 win here over the Shanley Deacons in a very good game. And Fargo Davies now 5-1 in overall and 4-1 in EDC. Or check that. 4-0 in EDC, 5-1 overall, and Shanley falls to 4-2 in EDC. Final score once again in the girls' game, 65-56. We'll talk to you on Monday. Fingers crossed, weather pending, here on the ND Sports Channel from Oak Grove for the Holly Nuggets and the Sunrise Mountain Mustangs here on that'll be on the Minnesota Sports Station here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Have a great night.